Hello out to all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening in to another pitch for Switch discussion video. And this is going to be talking about Bayonetta Jeanne and why I think it's something that should happen. And I know that there are a lot of other Bayonetta fans that would love a game that would give you the full encompassing backstory of Jeanne that we only got to see part of in the original Bayonetta. And it kind of makes me sit down and think, like, well, what the hell was she doing all this time while Bayonetta was locked in stasis? What was she doing behind the scenes to set stuff up so that that her friend would be able to, you know, come back and actually save the world? Because you gotta think about it. Without the actions of Jeanne, there would have been nothing that Bayonetta could have done. She wouldn't have made the progress that she made if it wasn't for the behind the scenes work. So I'm just kind of curious as to what she was doing that during that time frame to get all of this stuff set up. How many things how hard did she have to work behind the scenes to get all this stuff set up for Bayonetta? That's the thing that you gotta think about. She had to have been doing a lot of stuff. She had to have had information or gathered information that clued her into what was going on so that she could literally set her friend up to be able to take down a god. like like that's or basically the god of the world, like if I remember correctly. And again, like it's one of those things where like she's an interesting character, but like, and it's not like they'd have to change up the gameplay style at all because they fight damn near the same. They're both they're both Umbran witches. Like, so why not just go ahead and say, oh, well, we can give you this story. And I know Platinum and Kamiya would love to give that story. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't. I can see that. I can see that was one that could be very serious in tone, but still have all the comedic and interesting elements that Bayonetta has had since it's been out. I could see this working extremely well. I can see a lot of people liking it. And I mean, with Bayonetta 3 on the way, it's just something to me that makes a whole heck of a lot of sense. And I think Nintendo and Sega and Platinum should get together and get working on this and get this out so that we can experience the rest of the stuff that this character that we know and love has gone through. Like, cause she had to have gone through a whole hell of a lot of crap to set up all the stuff that she did. Like, and there's no way that you can't tell me that the main plot of the first Bayonetta wasn't most of her handiwork. If you look at that game and pay attention to how things went, if it wasn't for her, there would have been no survival of anybody. I'm just putting it this way. Like, nobody would have survived that whole scuffle. Like, that would have been it. Bayonetta's power would have been sapped from her, and it would have been game over. And hell, she was even the reason that Bayonetta escaped in the first place, to be able to finish things off. So why not just go ahead and, she's integral to the plot of the story. She's definitely a main piece. And there's a lot of information. There's a lot of things we don't really know about her fully. I mean, like, there are bits and pieces here in Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2. But you don't really know all of it. Like, and I'm not saying that they have to give the full story breakdown. But there's a lot of information that just does not get given. There's a lot of stuff that's just not told that could be really useful. Or just, like, improve the overall lore. And I think it would be awesome to get that. But even if the game isn't fully about her past, like, just say it's a game like where you're playing it and you're doing what they're doing with these things where we have where she is currently, and then she'll think about the past, and then you play through that past segment as her in the past. Like, and just have a back and forth between the past and the present. Like, have her reminiscing of things that she's done, and show what she's currently doing. I don't think that's unreasonable. And again, it's something that could work. I for one, would appreciate it. I'm pretty sure many other Bayonetta fans would appreciate it too. But that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games and peace out.